Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys some information about Granblue Fantasy Relink, which is hitting its early access period on PlayStation 5 and 4 today. You guys might be wondering what's the deal with the game on PC. It's actually seeing a somewhat delayed release. I don't even know if you want to call it a delayed release. So how it worked was on PlayStation 4 and 5, if you bought a digital version of the game, it released on January 29th. Today, on PC, it's coinciding with the release of the physical version on PlayStation 5. So the PlayStation 5 physical release is February 1st. For some reason, the Steam release is February 1st as well. I don't know what's the deal. Highly doubt this is an instance of, Sony paying for 3 days of timed exclusivity. That just makes absolutely no sense in the world to me. And if you guys are not familiar with the game, this is a game I've been looking forward to for about 6 or 7 years now. I was initially following this game when it was revealed as just a PS4 title, then development took so long, it got migrated to a cross-gen release, and ultimately a PC release was announced as well. Game looks great. There was a demo released on PS4 and 5 that was awesome, and it's a game that I just think everybody should have on their radar. Obviously, I talk up Japanese RPGs on this channel a lot, and you got this game coming out, you got Persona 3 Reload. If you have a PS5, you got FF7 Rebirth. We just had the release of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. If you're a JRPG fan, even on PC, which for a long time, I mean, let's be real, when I got into PC gaming, I remember being so excited when Final Fantasy 13 got revealed for a PC release in, like, October of 2014. What a 10 years it has been, because PC is now one of the best places to play JRPGs, given that yes, Sony will do their timed exclusivity deals and whatnot, but hey, on PC, you got stuff like Triangle Strategy and stuff like that. Like, lower key releases like that are coming to PC. So, yeah, if you're a JRPG fan, it's just great. A great time to have a PC as well. I do want to highlight the system requirements. We don't have a clarification on whether or not the game is Steam Deck verified, but I believe ultimately that will be the case and the game will be Deck verified. So don't worry too much about that, given that this is a cross-gen release. When it comes to Steam Deck compatibility, the games you have to worry about are the true next-gen titles, the titles that don't release on PS4 X1. And again, even a lot of those run fine on the deck. Ratchet Rift Apart runs on the deck, and Tekken 8 runs on the deck, etc., etc. But then you've got titles like Immortals of Aveum, Returnal. Those games are a little bit more of an issue on the deck. I foresee Granblue Fantasy Relink, it's going to be fine. And looking at these system requirements, that does seem to be the case. Let's go over at minimum. You're looking at an Intel Core i3 9100 or an AMD Ryzen 3 3200G. 16 gigabytes of RAM is listed on minimum. I just feel like, if you have 8 gigs of RAM, I don't really foresee there being much of a problem in running this game, but we'll see. Take that for what you will. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 or an RX 580. Crazy to see that era of GPU still kicking it on minimum, but when you're talking about a cross-gen game, it's not that surprising. Recommended, you're looking at an i7 8700 or a Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigs of RAM, and then an RTX 2080 or a Radeon RX 6700 XT. So obviously a little bit higher end there. And then it does note 90 gigabytes of storage size. Now, the PlayStation 4 version and PS5 version, those are respectively like 28 and 55 gigabytes, so I don't expect the install size to be 90 gigabytes, so take that for what you will. And then an SSD is recommended, capable of 1080p 60 FPS when graphics are set to Ultra, which at 2080 being only 1080 60 I find kind of surprising, but we'll see. And then the minimum requirements, they do know 1080 30 when graphics are set to standard. Given the deck is at 800p, yeah, that should be fine for the deck. And I'm going to be playing it, I'm going to at least do some of my playtime on the ROG Ally, and I'm sure it'll run fine there as well. We'll be curious to see what kind of requirements you'll need for 4K, 60 FPS, and all that good stuff, but I'm not going to say that the game is blow away from a visual standpoint. I really like the art style. The art style is great, and but it's not like a technical juggernaut, I wouldn't say, based on what we're seeing out of the game. Again, it is officially out on PlayStation 4 and 5 today if you buy a digital copy. The game itself does look great, and it does have a little bit of an emphasis on its co-op play. You can play it solo, but if you got a couple friends picking it up, you can play it cooperatively as well. The game's story notes Granblue Fantasy takes place in the Sky Realm, a world where myriad of islands float in a great blue expanse. Take on the role as a captain of the Skyfaring crew, joined by a scrappy little dragon and a young girl with mysterious powers. Together you sail with a colorful cast of crewmates, including kings and misfits alike. A fabled island beyond the end of the skies awaits. A huge element of this game is the variety of characters that will be at your disposal, and picking and choosing which characters to utilize. Some of them are gonna fit your playstyle over others, so on and so forth. Islands are guarded by powerful creatures known as primal beasts, and winds carry tales of secretive organization, unveil a web of intrigue reaching far beyond the borders, and engage in a battle for the fate of the Sky Realm itself. Obviously, the big standout of this game is the fast-paced action gameplay. Engage in real-time combat with a party of 4 in a character action RPG. Choose from a diverse roster of Skyfarers, each with their own unique weapons, skills, and combat styles. Teamwork makes the dream work, with party-based mechanics such as link attacks and chain bursts to help you crush foes in spectacular fashion and tackle quests solo or with the help of others for up to 4-player co-op, and take down treacherous foes to score rare loot to further enhance your gear. Every enemy and party formation has its own strengths and weaknesses. The key to victory lies in working out how these pieces fit together. In fast-paced combat, not your thing. Assist modes can provide accessibility for gamers of all skill levels. Toggle on full assist to have all actions performed automatically during battle. Obviously, that's something that's nice for it to be in the game, but most of you guys are going to get into this game for the fast-paced action combat, and I wouldn't be turning on assist mode, but the fact it's there, I think, is, it's fine for it to be in there, of course. You would want stuff like that to be in there regularly in games. The Sky Realm is also rich in lore and history. Browse the journal at any point during the game to access a trove of writings on the world's peoples, places, and more, in addition to a wealth of side quests available. Fate episodes allow you to delve into the backstories of each member of your crew, so it does look like each individual character is going to be thoroughly fleshed out, which is nice to see given the vast roster in this game as well. Really excited for the release of this game. I had heard that the pre-order is not live for this game because it's an issue of Steam having some sort of requirement where if you want to have pre-orders and midnight releases and things like that, apparently you gotta have a certain amount of games published. Don't quote me on that. It is just a little bit weird to see that. There is a special edition and a deluxe edition released on PlayStation. I imagine they'll be available on PC as well. Nothing too crazy. There was no early access gimmick tie-in with this game outside of it just being, if you bought the game digitally, you got it on January 29th on PS4 and 5. There was no, buy the deluxe edition, get it early. So I do appreciate that. This is also going to be a game that gets updated quite a bit after its release, but it looks like the majority is going to be free updates, and even the special and deluxe edition, it's just cosmetic stuff, and, most people, I think it's going to be a route where they just get the standard edition. I don't think a lot of people are going to get the deluxe edition or the special edition for a game like this, just because of what's included. Like, the $100 edition, the main thing is, some color sets and an art book and soundtrack, digital art book and soundtrack, so, take that for what you will if you really do want that. But, Granblue Fantasy Relink officially releases on PC February 1st. Be on the lookout for it. Super excited for it, and will be great to check that out as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.